All of a sudden, lawyers are saying that the votes from the FCT are golden votes. Liberals Oshoma, welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot juicy news updates, please click on the notification bell. A Nigerian lawyer and public affairs analyst, Liberals Oshoma, have alleged that lawyers are suddenly twisting the narrative about the efficacy of having a 25% in the FCT. If you recall that in the petition in which the Labour Party candidate, Mr. Peter Obi, petitioned against the president-elect, Bola Ahmed TINUBU, he stipulated that TINUBU should not have been declared the winner of the election because he did not get 25% in the FCT. In the FCT, lawyer Liberals Oshoma argued that the Supreme Court was clear on the fact that all votes is equal in Nigeria. He stated that the vote in FCT are the same with other states in the country. According to him, this is not a huge factor in determining who wins an election. He pointed out that the lawyers are trying to make a mountain out of a molehill and that Section 134 is not as difficult to interpret to Nigerians. He said, the fallout of the election that is making that Section 134 lose contentions. That section is not as contentious as lawyers are making it seem because of what happened. You see lawyers looking for something to claim that the position is stronger or is better. Lawyers will look for how to squeeze out water from a stone. All of a sudden, Section 134 is a big problem. At least 25% in at least 2/3 of the states and the Federation of the FCT. All of a sudden, lawyers are saying that the votes from the FCT are golden votes, while votes from other parts of the Federation are silver votes. The Constitution, as interpreted by the Supreme Court, did not create any intendment. The Supreme Court had interpreted that all votes in Nigeria are equal. No one vote is higher than the other votes. You see, on top of this matter, I don't tire. 25% in the FCT, and in the FCT, 25% here, 25% there. What exactly is going on? Just what exactly is going on? How can you be in charge of affairs in this state? You did not win and you have no backup except outside the state. You are not safe. Mind you, the law is the law and nobody is above it. Alright. That the Supreme Court before now have adjudicated a case in which application that a political party who comes to the winning a presidential election must win FCT compulsorily. And henceforth, it has become a guiding law. And henceforth, as a matter of fact, it has become judicial precedent. This lawyer arguing that the rules of the Supreme Court, are you okay? Let us behind the Supreme Court to know whether they leave the judicial precedent of theirs because of their drug lord to decide on this side. Well, on top of this matter, this matter has, I don't know what is even going on. Today, you see a lawyer come out and say, oh, it is not going to be friendly. Another one, you say it is friendly. Another one. Alright. Then, interpret Section 299 for us. Can the governor govern a state he did not win the election? If the section says the president is the governor of FCT, then he must win in the FCT. It was not the lawmakers that makes the law of 25% in the FCT, and he was not the one that signed it into law. Another presidents have been meeting up with the 25% in FCT, which if it happens to be that he is the candidate that score SMM without 25% FCT, you could not have announced him. But to use the power of government on him, where is democratic government? Alright. Okay, well, at the end of the day, this is what is going to happen. Alright, well, at the end of the day, you see this whole issue of it did not, it could not, it has not, all these things are just speculations. That is just it. I guess you're not experienced in law enough. A case that the Supreme Court ruled in 2003 is what you're trying to twist, like your brother Yakubu Mahmoud twisted the mandate of Nigerians. When shall we have judges, lawyers, and politicians that can maintain their integrity even when their wives were involved? My dear, it's going to take more than a... Alright. Because in Asabi, they use big English, take the confused people brain well. What if the candidate won FCT 100% only? That candidate will be declared the winner? Of course not. Of course. The requirement is getting 25% voting to a third of the states, 24 states, and out of the 36 states of federation and FCT. It simply means as a mandatory requirement that a candidate must also get 25% of the FCT to be duly declared the winner. All the past presidents declared by INEC won 25% in all. We won 25% in Abuja, we won 25% in 2015 and 2019 respectively. So far, Tinubu is the only one who has failed to win 25% of the FCT. Apartheid in Nigeria. Okay, what is the equivalent of a vote in Abuja to that of Lagos? Nigeria is now really looking strong around the world now because the policy they fought in South Africa has become a golden policy in Nigeria. Unless someone can tell me that the qualitative difference in the people in Abuja and other parts of the country, I beg to disagree with any judgment on the issue. What surprised me the most is Obasanjo's approval of apartheid in Nigeria, but played a major role in South Africa. How is FCT the same with other states? No governor, no ministers, House of Representatives. Alright. The truth is that most Nigerians really do not know what is the Constitution of Nigeria. The president is the de facto governor of Abuja and must win Abuja to be the governor. My dear, all those front and back when they go, it never did okay. For once, Liberals, you're dead wrong on this. I hope you do a better job of section 134, 2, and the entire 299 of the CFRN as amended. And the argument is not a superiority of votes, but an implication of a special and specific mention of the FCT in section 34 aforesaid. Alright. Okay. If it's not special or demand special, why did you drafters not just stop at 25% of 2/3 of the states in Nigeria? Why add and the FCT Abuja to the section? There's a jurisprudence you are tragically missing. Alright, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for turning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.